Group racing comes up at Sha Tin this Sunday with an 11-race program kicking off at an earlier time of 12:30. We're going to preview it race by race here for you on the website, and joined in the studio by Paul Lally and Tom Wood. And Tom, two big names appear.
Yep, they certainly do, Mark. California Responsibly and also Lucky Swainess. We've had some miserable weather here in Hong Kong, but it looks like it should be okay for Sunday at Sha Tin for 11 races.
And you can spice things up a bit for us too, Paul.
Good jackpot in the triple trio, 4.5 million going into that, so that should get over the 8 million mark. And a little one there, 200,000 going into the first double trio. Of course, it's races 2 and 3 this week with 11 races.
And the first of the 11 is a Griffin. We've got 2 races on the Your Weather and 9 on the turf. The Barker Plate gets us underway at 12:30. All of them are on debut. Servan has blinkers on. These are the gear that they will wear for their first start. Those not mentioned aren't wearing any specialised gear. Joyful Prosperity crossover noseband on. Kaholo Angel wears a tongue tie. Super Bonus blinkers. And Kaying Victory wears a hood. Can't wait to see this speed map, Tom.
Yeah, a lot of variation in here gives the man that does these a heck of a job to try and work them out, and obviously a bit of variation here. But Super Bonus, he's shown gate speed. He actually got to the outside fence in his recent barrier trial from the far side. Kaying Victory will be handy. Dashing Success, he actually led up in his recent trial, but he had some company on the pace. And Joyful Prosperity didn't have a lot of early speed, Paul, and settled about midfield.
Yeah, I think he'll do that the same. He has missed the start a bit, but so is Servan and Happy Hood, so those horses should be at the back. Holy Lakes only had the one trial, but Super Bonus did lead Kaying Victory. They trialled together.
So that is the speed map for the first. We need to see some of these trials and have a look at the only form we can see here, Paul. This is Joyful Prosperity on the Your Weather. He is a member of the Michael Chang stable.
Japanese bred horse, this one. He's had the 3 trials, 11.23 pounds. He's looked good too, I thought, in his trials. I think he's a good chance in this race. He's shown a good turn of foot here. Cross noseband will go on for his debut, and he's got Hugh Bowman aboard.
He does, and watch him here. The last bit of the trial I thought was certainly the best part of it. Really finished off and closed the margin there on Colourful Prince. He's actually a half to HK Dragon, who's also raced by the same connections.
That is Joyful Prosperity, ran on Wednesday, Thursday, not actually HK Dragon. Kaholo Angel, Tom, runs 4th here. Trainer had a great night at Happy Valley on Thursday.
He did. He was yelling for 57,000 guineas, settled back beyond midfield in his trial, but he was another one that I thought ran on really nicely over the final stages. Even though it's got 4th next to his name and he's had a 3rd at the trials, Paul, I thought this was the best of all of his trials. Yeah,
really nice trial, wasn't it? He really stretched out well here, I thought as well. So he definitely goes on for me. He said the 4 of them. Tongue tie goes on. He's 11.09 pounds, so quite a nice horse.
And the early favourite is Kaying Victory. He's had the 2 trials, this down the straight where he runs down Super Bonus, and he's come up short, Paul.
Yeah, he has. Now, this is what I was saying. Super Bonus has got that early speed, and you could see him leading out, and he was pushed out. Kaying Victory was going a lot better, and these were miles ahead of anyone else in this race. So, look, I think these both are good chances in the race, but Kaying Victory was the better trial of the 2.
He's the one to beat on what we've seen so far. Had the hood on in that trial. He trialled in New Zealand with Ben Foot and won a trial up at Ruakaka there. He's 1,240 pounds, as Paul mentioned before. He's a big horse. And the other horse, Super Bonus, he's the first we've had here by Bungle in the Jungle.
OK, so they could have had some fun naming him, but just went with the safe option of Super Bonus. But early favourite, the one to beat, Paul.
Yeah, I've got him on top, Kaying Victory. Look, I don't think you wouldn't want to take too short a price about him, but look, he's looked good. Joyful Prosperity, I've liked his trials. Super Bonus and Kaholo Angel, 8, 4, 6 and 5.
Yeah, Kaying Victory, the horse to beat, but he'll come up short in the market for David Hall and Zach Purton. 4, Joyful Prosperity, 5, Kaholo Angel. I think they've both trialled nicely, and a Super Bonus at next best. 8, 4, 5 and 6.
That's the preview for the Griffins in that 12:30 post time.